Good morning, fam. People have been asking me to do a tour for a long time. I always have an excuse, like I gotta charge my good camera or I gotta have a good lens. But what's the point, right? This is daily life. This is what we do. So here, it's early in the morning, and we're running tests. I got both machines cranking. We're running hillock mode over here. Hillock method with the setup for hillock now on the compact machine, which is going fantastic. And on the big 1100 machine, we have the regular reverse phase going, which it's pumping out right there. You know, the hillock is looking way sharper. But we could do a little tour. You know, this is my HPLC workbench. You know, I got my little cart. Got to have a bucket because we got like solvents and stuff. And you know, a lot of the equipment for HPLC testing, and this is where I do that. And then this little corner here, I have my, this is my first flow hood, and it's a 2x2. It's my old trusty, my old faithful, and I really love it. And I have this stand-up workbench, which goes up and down, and I keep agar dishes and stuff I'm working on in here. Right, and this is the back of the lab, and there's a couple bathrooms back there. I got a couple of grow tents, got a big iron gate door with a big hoist in the ceiling. So, and there's a crane outside because we're on the second floor, so if we ever had to bring a big giant pressure cooker in here, it would probably be that way, although I don't know if that'll ever happen. But over here we got my little microcoil area where I have all my parts and, like, you know, electronic stuff. I'm an electronic technician by trade. So this is my little area for that. I have my computer over there, which, you know, everything's networked, so we can access any information from any computer. And, you know, I prep my borders for the microcoils over here and put some stuff on the board, which is also a ping pong table. Because, you know, I go a little crazy here and not having fun things to do. So while I'm waiting 20 minutes to do a test, I could come over here and, you know, we could hit a few balls, you know? Like, you know, why not? You know, practice the backhand and the forehand and, you know, let them fly. We got a lot of balls, so we just let them fly. And like I said, this is the back of the lab. This is where the bathrooms are and my little grow tents, which I don't grow a lot for safety concerns. But, you know, we do our little experiments, and I have a few things going. It's looking good. Got my ink birds down there, which controls the humidity and the temperature. I like to try to separate, use one for one thing and use one for another thing, but they change a lot. Up there is the overhead for the bathrooms, which is a big crawl space. You could go up there and a lot of storage, and it's the vents and everything. So, yeah, this is the back of the place. We've got a dartboard. Play some darts. Gotta stand behind the line. All right. So, walking towards the front of the place, I have two workstations, which if we have people over, we could give classes at these workstations so people have a place to sit. I also have my own workbench here where I prep all solvents. I do all kinds of chromatography and microscopy, and see here I'm looking at some samples. These are DMT samples, and I have these special slides which are used so you can hold something in there without it, you know, going all over the place. And there's seals and everything. This is my microscopy and solvent prep station. Getting all kinds of chromatography things going for upcoming projects for the members. Trying to make a kit for them, for us, to do TLC experiments, thin layer chromatography experiments. We got a projector. At nighttime we shut off all the lights, and we got that whole big wall up there It's like a big movie screen. So I got a little incubator back there. This workstation here is for solvent prep, also for degassing, evaporation, solvent preparation, also sonoporation. Got a couple of these nice posters. This workstation over here is the pH workstation, where we can also test our solvents and soils and substrates. Got a small little ultrasonic here. And then in the kitchen area over here, we have the large ultrasonic and the sink. So we can have the drainage and the pick, so we could dry our glasses. And got a chart there, which is Fahrenheit to Celsius, because I always need that handy. Got a little backsplash. It's just the old board from the old place. Plexiglass, just because the heat and the steam, you don't want to like burn the wall or the paint. So I got that back there. Got two stirrers. Got a mini. My Old Faithfuls. Got the mini, and we got the big. The SH4 and the SH2, I believe. I've had this one for like 5 years. It's the best. This station here, which is actually where I keep my food, this is the food refrigerator, but on top of it I work, and I have a little vacuum pump here, and over here I could heat up anything from agar to soup to you name it. All right, so I have a couple of these rolling trays which go back and forth to the bathrooms with dirty stuff, because there's sinks back there. This doesn't have a sink, it's just a drain, unfortunately. Maybe this year we could run a pipe to it so we could have a faucet here, would be great. Over here, this is just like a swinging thing on the back of the door. Hey, good morning, family, what's up? Anyway, yeah, so we got a pool table right there. Look at that, bang, right in the middle of the place, playing a little snooker. And you guys know what snooker is? Yeah, I'm a pool player my whole life, so I always wanted to have a pool table. This place is big enough. This refrigerator over here is just for our lab stuff. So this is all of, oh, I got ice cream in there, but we have like, PCR stuff, all of our standards. And then this is our fridge with all my microscopy supplies. We got our Silo Q tests stored in there. Got our Cordy broth and a whole bunch of plates and jars and stuff like that. This is very, very cold. This is a great refrigerator. Freezing cold. This gets to minus 20. And this gets almost freezing, you gotta watch it, but it gets very, very cold. That one's for my food. Then we have the other freezer over here, which is just, I keep all the ice packs in here for when we're doing extractions and stuff. We gotta fill up the chiller. That's my chiller. I got a homemade chiller. Just basically put a pump inside there. Oh, I gotta empty that water. It's been in there for too long. I like to put iodophor in my containers like that, or anything that has standing still water that I might leave like that for a little while. Always I put iodophor in there, which breweries and companies use and stuff. It's a little heater. It gets cold in here, so I'm standing here doing my microcoil stuff, and I get a nice little heat on my legs. It's nice. All right, so we're doing a pretty good tour. Look at this, 10 minutes, and we're only like not even half 3/4 of the way through. So yeah, we could sit down, we could play pool. There's a little kitchen. So I was showing you this cabinet here, which has all of our additives and anything like lab related, agars and yeasts and Jesus, you name it, it's in here. Any additive. I got some tea and some honey. Oh shit, I got honey. I didn't even know I had that honey. I have this honey, which is regular honey, but I also have the this stuff I've been doing. I replaced, instead of sugar, I cut out all sugar, so I'm training. I'm trying to getting into just taking care of myself, regardless what kind of training I'm doing. But so I'm going on a diet, cutting out sugar, trying to take care of myself. So I'm using a little bit of this Manuka honey because it's medicinal honey, and if you have any allergies to honey, do not eat that because you'll probably get really sick. But yeah, I'm trying to take care of myself, get a little muscle, gain a little weight. This is where we prep a lot of samples too, in this kitchen area right here. Even though we make food here, also this is where I have dehydrator And we have the moisture analyzer, which still has stuff in there. Oh, okay, Doma, gotta clean up, Doma. And you know, so I prep samples here, and we have the garbage can, and we can weigh stuff, all kinds of scales, and this is our kitchen. This is the kitchen. And there's a pool table in the middle of the kitchen. All right, let's go into the other area. This is the entrance. This is how you get in the place. You can see I got, you know, some of the scores on the board there. That's how you get in. As soon as you walk in, this is what you see. You walk in, you gotta wipe your feet. We used to wear booties on our feet, but it got too crazy. So now we have these sticky things. You just step on them a few times. It gets the stuff off your feet. Come over here. You could get changed. You got a locker. Everybody got a locker, even though it's just me right now. This thing's tied to the wall. Got some trophies. This is the shipping area. This is where I do all the packing and shipping. So anything that has to do with shipping is in here. Anything that I have to do shipping related when I'm prepping a package, I'm doing it right here. Get it all together, got everything, right? This was the DMT thing. I was very proud of this because doing the DMT method really helped me in my chromatography skills and everything. So I got some of my things hanging on the wall. I am ordained minister. I'm certified for computers. I'm also a musician. I went to school for audio engineering by trade, so I have a few different trade degrees. This is my hangout area. This is where I hang out. This is where I eat. This is where I work out. You know, you get changed here. So over there on the other end is the lab. This end is the hangout, and in the middle is kind of a hangout with the kitchen. That's what you see when you're here. You walk in, and then you see the Magic Myco sign on the back of the kitchen thing. Got a little scooter because you do walk a lot of steps in here. You can work out now. I'm doing some Kung Fu training, so Shaolin Kung Fu Temple, both in China and locally. I have 2 Sifus now, so I wake up in the morning, I stretch out my back. Some of you know I was in a bad accident. I had a couple bad accidents from motor accidents and a couple bad injuries from fights and sports and stuff like that. My pelvis and hips and back. So I'm trying to improve my body strength and my mind also. Got some of my books. That's where the phone is. Got our internet, and I got to change the battery. This candle goes 24/7 for our fallen brothers and sisters, but I got to change the battery. This is where the computer is, and I do all the orders. This is where I do all the orders. These are my good cameras that I was supposed to use to make this video, but it's okay because we're doing it with an iPhone, which will probably be easier for me to edit anyway. So I'm just going to charge up the candle batteries. So when I do an order, it comes up right here on these screens. All ready to go. Tidal wave. It's a new year. Happy New Year, everybody. When I go to sleep here, this is where I sleep with a heated blanket. Got all the windows wrapped because it's winter time, and a 220 heater on the wall. Namaste. Arimo tofu. I love you all. This is where I eat, hang out. This is my baby that I've had for almost half my life. That's my baby. Don't play it too much anymore because we're so busy all the time. So in the morning I get up, work out a little. I drink a lot of water now. I'm trying. I get washed up. I get changed into whatever I want to wear that day. Usually just throw a lab coat over whatever I'm wearing. Get some gloves, get some eyewear and some face mask. I make coffee. I drink a lot of water, a shake. I'll have a little pancake or something. Then usually get started either doing grain or building microcoils first. I'll get the machines running because as you see, they're running and running and running, and you don't want to just stand here. It's like ridiculous. So while these things are going, that's nice and equilibrated. I could do the next run. It's nice and flat. This one just did something. Let's see what it did. All right, so we just did a regular run. This is the PCB and this is the PCN on reverse phase chromatography. And then on Hillock, we have first PCN and then PCB later. It comes out in reverse order. It looks very, very clean on Hillock. I'm liking it. So that's it, guys. That's the whole tour. You got the whole tour of the lab. I can even show you the bathroom. Want to see the bathroom? Got a nice bathroom. Much love. Got cacti. Right, this is the nice bathroom, and then this is the bathroom where I have to, like, the cleaning bathroom, and you know, all the jars and cleaning stuff. And then out this door is fire escape, which goes up to the roof. Ooh, it rained. So it'd be nice to take you up on the roof one day. It's too cold right now. All right, so maybe not the full tour. We didn't go to the roof, but we'll make that a separate video. Much love, fam. Have a great day. This is Michael Coyle, Magic Myco, Introspective Arts, Magic Myco Org, Fungi Tech, Myco Doma, Doma Tech, Magic Myco fam. You know, all the above. And I love you guys, and thank you for your love and support, making all of this possible. It couldn't be possible without any of you guys. I think that this year we need to save money and work hard on many different levels. Much love. Namaste again.